the topic is improvising. Now, the idea and the concept of improvising is enormous. It's absolutely huge. There's so much you could possibly do. There's so many factors involved in terms of scale choices, tone of your guitar, tempo of the piece that you're playing over, the dynamics you choose to employ. There's so many things that you could do. So I'm going to try and break this down to really simple ideas, just so it doesn't appear terrifying to begin with. You can just work, as the blog says, with the materials available. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play over a backing track, which is A minor blues 12 bar. I'm going to use just the A minor pentatonic scale, and to begin with I'm only going to use 2 strings worth. I'll decide which 2 strings when I start, but I'm only able to play on 2 strings, and I'm going to play at least 1 cycle through, which would be kind of like a standard guitar solo length, and see what comes out. So if you bear with me a second, here we go. G and B string. Pause that there. What happened? What's going on? So what I took was this section of the A minor pentatonic, and I needed a phrase, and I sort of touched on the phrase in the blog notes. And the phrase I took in my head was, I don't know what I'm going to do. So what I was playing was variations of I don't know what I'm gonna do, and different ways that I could say I don't know what I'm going to do in sort of note form, as if I was singing it. Even if I was going, I don't know what I'm gonna do, that kind of thing. So I'm getting phrases from this, and it allowed me to have some sort of structure to it. I didn't variate from the G and the B strings. There was a bend in there, just because I felt like the note should go up and I couldn't go any further. We could take a different phrase. Whoa whoa baby. Let's take whoa whoa baby and see what I can do with that. This will be fun. Whoa whoa baby. No point am I claiming that these are the greatest guitar solos or the greatest improvisations of all time, but they were perfectly serviceable given the material that I gave myself to work with. As I explain in the blog, the more you have to work with, the more complicated you can make it. If your vocabulary is expanded more, you can use the entire scale, you can move yourself around a lot more, you can make things more exciting. So, let's use more of the scale. You don't have to, In fact, it's a good exercise to really limit yourself to a very small amount of notes and see just how much you can get out of that. But let's have a bit more scale. So, far more involved there, far more stuff going on, but was it any better than just a couple of note solos? I don't know. Phrased, things were phrased using the notes, using little phrases all the time, and dynamics and space. It's good to leave gaps in notes, between notes. So all these things you can just try it, and there's no right or wrong really, as long as you've got the right scale, you've made the right scale choices, you made the right note choices for the chords that you're playing over. You can do an awful lot of stuff. As I say, this is an introduction to it. There will be more expansion of ideas, but this is just kind of a way in to begin with, to show that it's not difficult. You can do very, very simple things, and they're completely valid. Don't think you have to perform some kind of Guthrie Govan improvised solo when really, you know, a two-note thing is absolutely as cool.